Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh once again. I'm sorry for my voice and the noise outside, but I decided to do this video anyway because I have quite a few fragrances from this house finally. I wanted to try them, but I saw the sample set being offered a few weeks back. I was out of cash, I couldn't buy it, but one of my brothers, he did, and he gave me his kind sample for me to test and review. There are 10 fragrances from this house, Replica by Maison Margiela. Mason Martin Margiela, I guess. I'm kind of confused with the whole name, but let's call them Replica fragrances, okay? And the fragrances, there are 10 in there. Two of them already reviewed. One would be the Jazz Club. Other one is By the Fireplace. I do still have that By the Fireplace sample, but I never ended up buying any of the fragrances just yet. So I'll talk about the first one today from the sample. Thank you so much, Auveek bhai, once again, who I did the review of Armani Code Colonia, I think, yeah, in the morning. It was like not long ago. So let's review this one. Beach Walk, I think. This is the one called Beach Walk, I think. Where is it written? Yeah, it's written here actually. It's, yeah, Beach Walk. So these are all 2 ml samples, official samples, and the whole set cost about $65 for 10 2 ml samples. So you get about 20 ml for $65. Not so bad. The fragrances go for in Bangladesh around 100, 120, 130 US dollars, tops 140 for 100 ml. Not bad pricing. They are, I think, I'm not sure if it's designer or niche, but people say they are affordable niche house. So I could be wrong. So I'm wearing this fragrance on my hand for some time, and I would like to describe this perfume to you because this is one of the easier ones. A fresh summer, kind of like a citrusy, floral, fruity fragrance. Okay, and I believe this is borderline unisex because it has sort of like a feminine vibe to the perfume. So I've been wearing it. Let me spray it once again. I don't want to waste so much of this juice, but let's try. Okay, let's just go one spray and talk about this. So basically, these bottles, if you Google it, you can see the bottle designs and everything. They have quite a nice looking bottle design. Mostly what I like about their bottles are their juice color inside are pretty interesting. So yeah, all right. So this perfume is pretty much like opens up kind of like a fresh, citrusy, orangey, okay, and kind of musky. Right from the beginning, I get kind of like a white sort of feeling, like it's a kind of like a floral, which is white, and they have notes like ylang ylang. They have notes like coconut, and I believe heliotrope, musk. I think orange. What else is in there? Pink pepper, bergamot, lemon. I guess. What else? Cedar, and I guess there's benzoin or something like that. So basically, those are the basic notes, and the fragrance is pretty much soft, fruity floral. What two notes that stand out are that coconut at one side. If you really love coconut, you're gonna love this perfume. And also, it has that suntan lotion vibe due to that coconut. It's almost reminding me of Vaseline. You know, the brown color one. They have kind of coconutty feel in there. That's more uh, greasy and more thick. This one, it has that suntan lotion vibe. Then the other side, you get kind of like the floral and then musky. So basically, if you do like musk, if you do like ylang ylang and like coconut, this is fragrance gonna be for you. So I will just tell you at first, this fragrance is not the most masculine fragrance. Okay, this fragrance smells. It's pretty much kind of like a feminine because suntan lotion is usually used by mostly ladies. They love the smell of it, and I have few fragrances that smells like suntan lotion. So one of the fragrance I really love is this one. This one I'm gonna compare it with the Margiela, that is Mancera Holidays. I'm not saying these are clone of each other or one replicated the other, but they have pretty much a lot of common notes. This one right here, only difference is this is beast mode. The Mancera ones are always supremely loud. If you want like 8 to 10 hours, it is what you opt for. Okay, but in terms of smell, I think the Holidays, it has a lot more coconut. Yeah, it has a lot more strength to the fragrance, whereas this one is, the Replica one is kind of softer. So longevity from this, I don't think you're gonna get all day from it. It's just about 4 to 5 hours longevity, as I was saying, and the fragrance would be not great for me, in my humble opinion. And they actually try to this house tries to like reproduce the familiar sense and moments of varying locations and periods. So basically, they try to bring back memories of certain place they visited and try to bring it back, like By the Fireplace. It's a place and time. So they try to replicate that in their fragrance. Okay, so for this one, with all due respect, of course, to the owner, but I say this is not that much of by the beach sort of walk. I think By the beach would be Versace Manu Fresh, fragrances which are a lot more aquatic, citrusy, fresh floral like Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, Eau Intense. That is something you just walk by. Bulgari Aqua, Aquamarine. Just walk by the water and you just smell fresh water with the salty nuances like, let's say, Nautica Voyage. Those are some fragrances I would wear by the beach. But though during the walk. But if you are just relaxing after the whole day under the sun, took some shower, and you put some suntan lotion, or let's say cocoa butter, this one has the cocoa butter feel. So something you just sit by your porch by the beach, your motel room, and just swinging, on your swing or your hammock, so you just enjoying that time, that salty fresh breeze from far away, a little bit distant, like half a kilometer. You can smell the sun, not the sun, you can smell the breeze. That sort of a feel with this perfume. So it's a nice relaxing fragrance for holidays. That's what I feel. It's similarly themed as Mancera Holidays, but for the price, I'm just giving you a fair assessment. Mancera is going to be way cheaper. If you find a discount, it's going to be like around 65 to 75 bucks for 120 ml, whereas $140 for the Maison Margiela. Yes, they are not exactly same, but if you're looking for fragrance that is going to be a bit potent, I think this is going to be more value, Mancera Holidays. But nonetheless, I like the perfume. It's really nice. It has that floral, like that floral is, what is that floral? I always forget. I always call it something else. Wait, it's called heliotrope. Yeah, this floral. If you love that note of heliotrope, you can give it a try. It wears mild. It wears gentle, perhaps for cozy moments. Like snuggling. Hugs, and you just going to bed. Good fragrance. Let's say you have the coffee like next to you, reading a book, and you're just having your holidays. That's what feels like this perfume it's all about. But here's the thing, I don't think the fragrance will push for very long time, so you really have to reapply in the middle of the day every 4 hours or so. So that's the 1 week link for this fragrance. But apart from that, it's a solid fragrance. I'll give it 8 out of 10. Beach Walk by Replica, Maison Martin Margiela. So stay tuned for the rest of them. I'll do one by one, maybe perhaps like this brief, not very in-depth, 10-20 minutes. All right, take care guys, have a very nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.